Previously on Nate Hale, Public Defender.
Save your tears, traitor. I ain't about to pay you after what you done to me. This clown don't appreciate it when his workers betray him. Oh, go ahead, work at Wendy's. Your last paycheck from me is staying right here at Matt's Mystery Burgers. Ha 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 ha!
We got her called, Chief. We have an eyewitness seen her standing over the body holding this.
Opening truck case, huh?
Mr. Hale, I need a lawyer.
And now, this week's episode of Nate Hale, Public Defender. When clowns go bad.
Order! Order in this court! Mr. Hale, please continue with your cross-examination of Ms. Diddy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Betty, you are the manager at Wendy's, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I'm the general manager.
And what do you remember about the closing shift on the night of the murder?
It was a normal Thursday. A pretty good day. Plenty of customers, but nothing we couldn't handle. About 8 o'clock, I began to get some pre-close done.
Pre-close?
Yes, sir. Pre-close is when we actually prepare to close the store before we lock the doors. A good pre-close is necessary for a good close. And of course, a good close leaves the store prepared for a smooth opening the next day.
And what were Peg Board's duties during this pre-close?
Peg was the dining room closer that night. So basically, she had responsibility for restocking and cleaning the condiment stand, the dining room, and the restrooms.
Well, isn't all this pre-close activity disturbing to the customers?
It better not be. That's the whole idea behind pre-close. The store is still open, and the guest is still first priority. The idea is to get as much closing work done as possible without the guests ever realizing we're prepared to close.
And what about Peg Board? Is she a good dining room closer?
Peg's one of the best.
Is Peg a violent person?
Peg? No way. She doesn't have a violent bone in her body. She's a very meek person.
Not like yourself, eh, Betty?
No one ever accused me of being meek. I'm pretty aggressive.
And were you aggressive in dealing with the clown? After all, he was the competition.
Oh, we had some heated conversations now and then.
Tell the court about the conversation you had with the victim the night before the murder.
Oh, he had been trying to sneak into our store at night to try to find the secret to our successful closing. I told him, you better stop spying on us if you know what's good for you.
So you actually threatened the victim?
What? No, what?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Diddy. You may step down. Ms. Wire, call your next witness.
Your Honor, the prosecution calls Rhoda Novel to the stand.
Yeah, I was working that night. In fact, I'm the one that saw Peg with the body.
And what was your job that night?
Peg was training me to close the dining room, you know? When we started pre-close, she was showing me how to clean the tables and chairs.
Now, Rhoda, without bothering any of the customers, we need to make sure that the tables and chairs are clean, just like we've been doing throughout the day.
Do I have to clean underneath, too?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of times, people forget to clean the sides and the underneath of the table, but food does get stuck there, and we need to make sure that we clean those areas, too. Now, for the chairs and the base of the table, use a sponge in hot, soapy water. Make sure you clean all the nooks and crannies where the food might build up.
Then we're, done, right?
No, not yet. Then we need to wipe off the salt and the pepper shakers and clean the ashtrays with window cleaner and paper towels. I'll let you finish up. And when you're done, just let me know.
So, Peg left you at that time?
Yeah, for a few minutes.
Do you know where she went?
No, she was only gone for a few minutes while I finished cleaning tables and chairs. Then she, showed me how to take care of the trash.
Now, I need you to take one trash container at a time out to the dumpster. Don't try to carry two because you'll end up spilling them both. Use the side door, not the back door.
Why do you suppose she didn't want you to use the back door?
Oh, we never open the back door after dark. For security reasons, you know?
I see. Please continue.
Well, like when I came back in, we went to the mop sink, and she showed me how to clean the container.
Now, Rhoda, here's what we do. We take a scouring pad and hot soapy water and wash the container inside and out. Then dry it with paper towels.